Good morning, Shubhodaya. So, in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, we have been covering the first chapter. First chapter is called Samadhi Pada. Samadhi, that definition of Samadhi. One definition of Samadhi is Samadhi. He attained Samadhi means that person has died. And another meaning of Samadhi means one who has lost contact with the world. That is another meaning. The third meaning that it's appropriate for this chapter is constantly thinking about some topic that is called as Samadhi, constantly thinking. And Patanjali says when you start constantly thinking about that one, prajna, the next stage opens up. Inner meaning gets revealed to you, that prajna. It's Rithambara, Tatra Prajna, Rithambara, that Rithambara means the truth reveals to the one who is in prajna. That truth is established. In the Samadhi means one is established in that one. Prajna means one is firmly established in that one. And Patanjali, as I mentioned previous class, that energy opens up it's through the Shraddha, Virya, Smriti, Samadhi and Prajna. In the Prajna, that one who is completely establishes, he or she completely establishes in that one. When the truth is revealed, that person cannot move away from he or she is always established in the truth. And what is the mental framework of the person who is established in the truth? Patanjali says Maitri, Karuna, Muditata and Upekshana. That 4 attributes he talks about. Maitri, that person has a friendly approach to friendly approach to all the virtuous people. He is very friendly to the virtuous people. Maitri, Karuna, he or she is very compassionate to the people who are suffering. And Maitri, Karuna, Muditata, taking delight in all the good things happening. It's taking delight in all the good things happening around. It's Muditata and Upekshana. If anything negative is happening, one is criticizing that person and ridiculing other person, he or she ignores that one and moves on in the life. That Maitri, Karuna, Muditata and Upekshana. That's the 4 attributes Patanjali talks about. And Bhagavad Gita, in the 12th chapter we are learning, and Patanjali talked about only 4 attributes. Bhagavad Gita, it talks about 40 attributes of the devotee. What is required by a devotee and which is pleasing to the Lord. That the Lord calls that person is very dear to me. Though Patanjali narrated 4 and Bhagavad Gita times 10, 40 attributes. We will try to reflect on that one. It is a very motivational, inspirational it's words. Whenever we are feeling depressed, dejected, it's down, reflect on this one. It uplifts ourselves. It inspires us, motivates us. That we will try to remember that one. Whenever you feel down, depressed, flip through the pages. And even Mahatma Gandhi was saying whenever he was feeling down, depressed, he used to flip through the pages of Bhagavad Gita. He used to draw a lot of solace from Bhagavad Gita. It's a text for the humanity. It's a humanity that Bhagavad Gita is nothing but Mano Shastra. It's our scriptures that look after the mind, everything is taken care of. It's a psychotherapy. Bhagavad Gita is nothing but a psychotherapy. Whenever we are feeling down, depressed, dejected, when it's a flip through that one, it gives us the boost of energy, motivation, inspiration. We'll try to learn the 40. This one, repeat after me. Adveshta sarva bhutanam. Maitra Karuna Evacha Nirmamo Nirahankaraha Samadukka Sukakshami. The qualities required, that one quality it talks about, Adveshta. Adveshta is a no hatred against anyone. That person, it's a loves everyone. That no hatred, no animosity. Adveshta, Sarvabhutanam, Maitra is very friendly with everyone. Maitra, Karuna, very compassionate. It's a compassionate, that's what Patanjali says, Karuna. Karuna, it's a compassionate to the people who are in distress, who are suffering, very compassionate. Maitra Karuna Evacha. Nirmamo Nirahankara. Nirmama, that there is no egoistic, that I am doing that one. That no ego, without any ego. That person, Samadukka Sukakshami, having a balanced mind when the things are going as planned and not as planned. Samadukka Sukakshami, when in happy or in distress. It's a distress situation, one who has a balanced mind. That type of devotee is dear to me. Santushta Satatam Yogi. Yatatma Drida Nishchayaha. Mayarpita Mano Buddhi. Yo Madbhakta Same Priyaha. That another list of qualities Lord talks about. Santushta, always happy, always in joy. It's inner joy, outer peace. Person exudes that peace. It's always inner joy, always revels within and reflects the peace outside. Santushta Satatam Yogi Yatatma Drida Nishchayaham. That devotee is always firmly, this whatever he or she takes up, doesn't give up halfway through. Whatever starts, he or she makes sure that he accomplishes that one, not half-hearted approach. Start this one, drop, start, drop, start, drop. It's whatever he or she takes up, makes sure that, sees that it is finished. Drida Nishchayaha, that's full conviction. Mayarpita Manobuddhi, whatever he or she does is an offering to the Lord. That person does, not claiming that because of me, it's I am doing this one. It offers the good or bad results to the. It's because of the Lord's grace, it is happening. That offers everything to the Lord. Next set of qualities. Yasmano Dvijate Loko. Loka no Dvijate Chayaha. Harsha Aharsha Bhaya Udvegaihi. Mukto Yah Sacha Me Priyaha. Yasmano Dvijate Loko. That devotee is such that he or she doesn't disturbed by others. That however chaos is the situation, he or she maintains the inner poise. And at the same time, he or she is not he doesn't create any chaos in the society. That because of this person doesn't disturb others, and others cannot disturb that person. Maintains the poise. It's a serenity within. However, bad is the situation outside. Maintains the inner poise, inner serenity. Yasmano Dvijate Loko Loka no Dvijate Chayaha. Harsha Aharsha Bhaya Udvegaihi Mukto. Harsha is not taking delight in doing any bad things, and Aharsha, not doing any bad things. It's Harsha Aharsha Bhaya, without any fear. That person, devotee, that generally people say, I'm too scared. What will happen tomorrow? What will happen? There is no fear because he or she has full conviction in the Lord. We think, what will happen tomorrow if I lose the job? If I can't pay the mortgage? Always worrying about the future. That devotee doesn't worry about the future because he has a full conviction in the Bhaya Udvegai and no anxiety. It's no anxiety, that free from this one. That type of devotees are very dear to me. Anapeksha Shuchir Daksha Udasino Gatavyataha Sarva Aramba Parityagi Yo Madbhakta Same Priyaha. Anapeksha. Apeksha means it's a desirous, very desirous. Asking if anyone comes, give me something. Or asking always having a lot of desires. He says anapeksha, no desire at all. That no desire for personal, it's for himself or herself. Anapeksha, shuchir daksha, always pure. That is maintains the purity. And daksha means very alert. People say devotees are the lower type of people. For higher type, jnana is recommended. Bhakti is for the emotional people, lower type of people. But it says it's not the case. It's a daksha. Devotee is very alert in the life, not ignoring anything. That it's a very alert, lives a very alert life, diligent life, and very pure life. Shuchir daksha, udasino gatavyataha, not concerned about what is happening, not too attached. That if something happening, it's always watching the news, what is happening. It's not concerned much about what is happening outside. He's concerned more about the within the heart. Sarva aramba parityagi yo madbhakta same priyaha. It's not claiming the responsibility. Whatever one undertakes the project, he or she doesn't take the credit. That I am doing this one. No credit. It doesn't take any credit for starting any project. Sarva aramba parityagi. That type of devotee is very dear to me. Yo na hrishyati na dveshti. न शोचति न कांक्षति शुभ अशुभ परित्यागी भक्तिमान्यः समे प्रियः यो न हृष्यति. That person doesn't get attached to the good things. Not dveshti, doesn't hate anyone. Doesn't get attached to the good things or hates any. Hrishyati na dveshti, nor grieves. If something wrong happens, doesn't grieve. It's na shochati, na kankshati, doesn't aspire anything. Shubha Ashubha Parityagi, that devotee sees what is auspicious, what is inauspicious in the same level. That doesn't lose the composure within. That type of devotee is very dear to me. Samashatro cha mitre cha tata mana apamanayoho shitoshna sukhadukkeshu samasanga vivarjitaha. Samashatrochi is another definition of yoga. Yoga means sama. Sama means balanced. One definition of yoga. That this person exhibits that quality. Samashatrocha, balanced in shatru, enemy, and mitra, in friend. He doesn't say that treats enemy and friends equal. It's not that one. That in Bhagavad Gita somewhere it says, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini. One who has attained that one, he sees that same Lord in the Brahmane, that scholar, Brahmane Gavi, cow, it's an elephant or a dog, sees the same Lord in everything. That some commentator says that the jnani sees the dog and it's a scholar and a cow and elephant equally. It is not the meaning. Not equally, sees the same Lord in everything. That you can't treat that a wicked person, also invite him, pamper him. It is not that one. You see that one, same Lord is operating through that one. It's the same thing. It's in the enemy and friends. Sees the same Lord operating. Samas shatrocha mitrecha, one who praises that you are great, that to get their work done, people keep praising others. It's when one praises or one censures, criticizes, still maintains the balance. Doesn't lose the composure in the head. Shitoshna sukhadukkeshu, and one who maintains the composure in the cold, in the heat. It's on the hot summer and cold winter. Still maintains the same balance, poise, and sukha, it's a sukha dukkha, in the happiness and in the sorrow, still doesn't lose the frame of mind, still maintains the composure within. That type of devotee is very dear to me. Tulya ninda stutir mauni Santushto yena kenachit Aniketa sthiramati Bhaktiman me priyo naraha. Tulyaninda. Again, people start start praising to get their things done. It's a praise. It's a ninda, criticize. Tulyaninda. It still maintains the balance. Stutir mauni maintains doesn't get indulged in it's a gossips, no loose talks. It's maintains talking is they say talking is silver, silence is gold. Maintains the silence means doesn't it's no loose talks, no unnecessary talking. Maintains the mauni. It's knows how to talk, when to talk. Sutir mauni, santushto yena kenachita. Thus, yoga practitioners, yoga is santushta, always happy, always contented, always in joy, always in bliss. Santushto yena kenachita, whatever happens, always happy within. It's not too elated when something goes right, not too depressed, something goes wrong. Always happy within. Whatever happens, always happy. Aniketa sthiramati. Aniketa means without house. Without house means no, it's egoistic of I have multi-million-dollar house or multi-million-dollar property. No credit for that. Always happy. If I get a multi-bungalow or a small thatched, small house, it's still contented. Whatever happens, it's contented within. It's aniketa sthiramati, still maintains the composure within. That type of devotee is very dear to me. Etu dharmya amritamidam yatoktam pariyo upasate shraddadana yat parama bhaktaste ativa me priyaha. Whoever contemplates on these 40 qualities mentioned again and again, takes delight in that one, that type of person, that type of devotee is exceedingly dear to me. Lord says that type of devotee is exceedingly dear. Exceedingly dear means what it means. In the last chapter, towards the conclusion, in the 18th chapter, Lord says, it's a very motivational, this one, that exceedingly dear means Lord takes the responsibility of looking after that person. He assures that one. I take the responsibility of looking after that person because he or she has surrendered everything to me. That I will see that that person gets the liberation, attains the lasting peace. I am responsible for looking after that person. That is a very motivational, inspiring shloka. It's repeat after me. Sarvadharman parityajya mameka sharanam vraja aham tva sarva papebhyo moksha ishyami ma shuchaha. Do not grieve. That he reassures. If something goes wrong for that devotee, do not worry. Do not be concerned. I look after your welfare. That I look after, make sure that that person gets the liberation. That not to grieve. Sarva Dharman, those who give up everything and surrender it to me, that it is my responsibility to look after that person. It's a very inspiration, motivational chapter, 12th chapter. It's a Bhakti Yoga that we have been learning 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We are trying to memorize this chapter, and hopefully next week we will record it on the YouTube, and you can listen to that one in the car while driving through, and it's a motivational, inspiring. It's very inspirational. And we'll continue